say, kids, what time is it?
Hey, it's Edson with GeekTime TV. I just wanted to do a quick video on Keanu Reeves' BRZRKR issue number 9. I'm a little bit late with this. This actually came out quite a while ago, but I just wanted to catch up with it because I know the issue number 10 is actually going to come out soon. Just wanted to catch up with the story on it real quick before the next issue comes out. Before I get into the story of this issue, please subscribe if you haven't already done so. It really does help us grow the channel, and we appreciate every single one of you. Okay, BRZRKR number 9. If you remember, at the end of the last issue, number 8, BRZRKR had left the Earth, or physically wasn't on Earth anymore. Next thing you know, he's in outer space. His spiritual form is in outer space, looking for the being who created him. He's looking for answers as to his existence, as to why, how he got his powers, and why is he immortal? Why is he always haunted with this all this violence all the time? And this is where we pick up this issue. He's out there. He does encounter this being who he thinks created him. He's calling him by father, and he's trying to find answers from him. But he doesn't get anything real. It's just basically a couple words here and there. It's not coherent thoughts or anything like that. And he's getting increasingly frustrated why he's not getting these answers. The only thing he really gets is that the being says it's time, and something's about to happen, because he's like desperately asking him not to go. Meanwhile, Diana, who we last seen suspended in this water tank, trying to recover from that energy that she was hit with, it looks like she's trying to telepathically communicate with BRZRKR at the same time as this going on. So the next thing you know, we're back on Earth, and Caldwell, who's basically, it looks like he's basically taking charge of this whole program, and Jim are outside the military base, and they encounter this. At first it looked like a large egg to me, but it looks like just like this container, this translucent container. And Jim, of course, his instincts kick in, and he does the classic Star Wars line, I have a bad feeling about this. And we find out very quickly that he's right, because the next thing you know, BRZRKR comes back in pardon my expression, in BRZRKR form. He's comes out of this container, and he's completely enraged. I'm not sure if it's because he's disoriented at coming back to his physical form, or it might be because he wasn't able to get any answers at all from the being that he created him. So he's back to square one, basically, and he's just completely enraged, and he's uncontrollable. And so he winds up and breaking into the base, and for most of the rest of the issue, you basically see this one long action scene where BRZRKR just tears through all the soldiers at the military base with his bare hands. He's tearing limbs off. He's just putting his fist through their heads, through their chests. He's just tearing their heads off, literally ripping them limb from limb, and nothing seems to be slowing them down. Their weapons don't slow him down at all. And you get this action scene of him going through the entire military force, and this is where Ron Garney's art really tells the story, because you get these very visceral, very detailed scenes of violence, and you basically see him doing everything he can with his bare hands. And you also have these shots of the soldiers like in complete shock as what's happening. You really do get that that sense of what's going on here. So Jim and Caldwell are in a control room, which they hope it's safe for now, and they see he's not going to stop anytime soon. He's not going to stop killing. So uh, Jim determines that the only way they might be able to put an end to this is that they lure him into this huge incinerator, where basically they're just going to turn him to ashes, and that's like kind of like their last resort. I mean, they don't want to do that, but it's the last resort before he just destroys everything. Unfortunately, when they kind of lure him in there, a couple of soldiers fall in there with him, and they become like the latest victims of his rage, and as you see here, him basically tearing them apart. And this whole time, as I said before, Diana seems to be trying to reach him telepathically, but it doesn't seem to be affecting him at all. So they're about to incinerate him to ashes, and just before that, Diana breaks away from the tank that she's suspended in, and she runs over to the incinerator and gets in there, and desperately trying to reach him, in terms of like trying to communicate him, trying to calm him down before this happens, and he just basically attacks her, and she's just another enemy for him. But the difference here is she is able to counterattack. So whatever energy she has absorbed from last issue, she's able to unleash on him. Ghost seems to propels through her eyes and hits him hard. It's the only thing that up till now has even done anything at all, and it really does incapacitate him. He's basically put out of commission. He's like just lies there. Looks like maybe unconscious, but she is still trying to reach him in terms of like trying to communicate with him, and it looks like she at least got him to stop doing what he's doing. And that's basically how we end it. So not sure if next issue he's gonna continue with his rage, if she's able to just calm him down. We're still left with all the questions about his existence, how he got his immortality and all his powers. He still hasn't gotten those answers yet, but there's another mystery now, where Diana seems to be sharing some of these powers with him. Not the same powers. She seems to have more like projecting energy from her as opposed to physical violence, but she does seem to have like kind of a connection with him, and we'll see what happens with that, about the mystery of what's going on with her as well. And and that's the end of the issue. We got 3 issues to go for this story, and it looks like there's still a lot of questions, but it looks like it's steamrolling right to the end. So looking forward to that. That's it for this issue. I'm hoping to be back soon with issue number 10. Thank you for watching, and I'll talk to you soon.
If you enjoyed this video, please give us a thumbs up below. Also, please subscribe to GeekTime TV. It really helps us grow the channel. And make sure you hit that bell icon in order to receive notifications every time we drop new content here. You can also check us out on social media on Twitter, Facebook, and Instagram at GeekTimeNet. Thanks again for watching. We will see you soon.
Say, kids, what time is that?